What's going on, you guys? So I wanted to actually do a video covering Axis and Allies 1942 online. Reason why is I haven't covered them in, I would say, months, and they're in early access, and I did like first impressions of the game. So since they came out in early access months ago, they released a whole bunch of patches. I saw one or two of them, but this one kind of caught my eye, and I wanted to do a video on this one. So it says, since my last developer letter, we've been hard at work on Axis and Allies 1942 Online, developing exciting new features that we're pleased to share with you for the first time today. So there's going to be a new control system, redesigned movement arrows, which is going to be fucking awesome, online ranked matchmaking, online ladders and leaderboards, player profiles and stats, in-game notifications, redesigned game cards, redesigned custom game screen. Wow, okay. Redesigned world map and a new rendering engine. Holy shit. Wow, okay. And updated tutorials on top of that. So, wow, this is like a fucking complete like remake here almost. New control system, movement arrows. Wow. In-game notifications, redesigned world map, and rendering engine is probably like one of the biggest ones because my co-host for Single Malt Strategy, the podcast I do with Historical Gamer and Tortuga Power, if you do a YouTube search, you'll find them. They were kind of mentioning how like the rendering engine was kind of not keeping up. They were kind of mentioning how the rendering engine wasn't keeping up with the gameplay. So looks like they addressed that here. So let's take a look at a new control system. So movement arrows, aiming for a more reachable and approachable design. So this is what they currently have, right? Which is fine. I mean, it's a little bit confusing when you kind of like look at it, a little bit of a jumble. But now this looks much cleaner, much cleaner. And it's much more easier to kind of identify. So I like it. Definitely a step up. Like it. All right, and then here are the new control things. Right click is the action button. Left click is select deselect. You got tons and tons of changes here. New movement features, arrows separated and color coded by unit type. That's good. I like that. So yellow, red, and blue, depending on the unit type. Special unit movement, strategic bombing raids, offshore bombardments, amphibious invasion. Players can customize unit paths for tanks and naval units. I like this. I like this a lot. This is definitely a big improvement. We're also pleased to introduce matchmaking and ranked ladders into Axis and Allies 1942 Online. We know there is a competitive ANA out there who we hope will have fun with our new ranked play, which, nice, okay, awesome. So if you're a good fucking A player, you're gonna make this list. I will not be on that list. All right, so we added 1-1 competitive mode in a format ELO system. Ranking system includes 5 different ranks: wood, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Ranked matches are timed. Ooh, I like that. Players will have 24 hours to complete their turn before they're automatically forfeited from the game. Ranked games, Larry Harris Gen Con version 3. Starting conditions for rank will be the Larry Harris Gen Con. I do like that they added that Larry Harris Gen Con version 3. It does change as you can see the win rates. So Allies win rate goes up 10%, Axis drops 10%. I do notice when you play the the box copy, the Allies are kind of fucked a little bit. All right, so you can view your current statistics for both rank and custom games from your player profile. You'll also see details from your most 5 recently completed games. Like that. You can now expand game cards to view more information about it. I like this. Kind of gives you like a game history, victory. Nice. Breaks down. Nice. I like this. The custom games will appear in list form as your active campaigns. Redesign world map. We adjusted the Axis and Allies 1942 online map territories to better visually represent their real-world counterparts. Our previous designs were a direct adaptation of the board game, which was never designed to wrap around or scroll indefinitely. And you could definitely, I mean, I could definitely see a difference here because where the map was supposed to kind of combine, it was kind of a little off, just a little bit. Do like it does look much better, much better. All right, and you got in-game notifications, nice. And the new rendering engine. We updated our rendering engine, will significantly improve the speed and smoothness of the game. We'll continue to improve the rendering engine in future development. That's awesome. That was a big thing. They left it up for last, didn't add too much to it, but I know for my co-hosts on the podcast, that was the biggest thing for them, and it looks like it's been solved. And this is from Cody, the producer. I did an interview actually on our podcast. So if you guys want to actually listen to it, it was actually a really good interview. We kind of dive into the game. I would recommend you guys take a look at it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to their official release, which is in 2020. I really, honestly, me personally, I like the game as is. So whatever improvements they do is just gonna make the game better. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'll catch you next one.